Hey everyone, Luke McGuire here, and in this video what we're going to be doing is having a look at Facebook ads. So if you have no idea what Facebook ads are, they're basically things that pop up in your news feed, in your sidebar, even on different websites around the internet that are specifically targeted towards you. And I'm going to be showing you how we can do this for selling anything at all online to any business, to any type of market that we want to go for. So basically, if we wanted to target a 24-year-old male living in California in whatever postcode we want, with a disposable income of X that has 4 dogs, a mother living in LA as well, and that likes the movie The Terminator, you can literally go that deep into targeting these people. And then we can actually also track their feedback and track how many clicks we get, track how many impressions we get, and it's all measurable. So it's a really, really good way to advertise and grow a fan page, drive traffic to wherever we want to get it to going to online. Sorry, that was a bit of a mouthful there. So basically, I'll see if I can find an example here. These are obviously the sidebar ads. Anywhere that you see the word sponsored, it means that is an advertised post. So these people are advertising directly to me. They know I'm interested in social media, so got some ads there, and fitness as well. They know I'm interested in fitness, so they've been able to target me directly there from the area I'm living in, from pages that I've liked, from information that I've shared on the internet. That's how they find us. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can find a newsfeed one here somewhere. This is one here. So you can see it's sponsored here, and Porter Robinson, who's a DJ that I'm pretty into, he's coming to a music festival here in Australia, and they've created a advertisement directed at people that probably like the page stereo or something, because I'm sure that's where they would have found me from. They've also showed me what friends of mine like Porter Robinson as well, and you can see a bunch of comments and stuff on here as well. And this ad's been running for a while now because it has lots and lots of comments, lots of shares, and lots of interaction going on it as well. And this is something that adds legitimacy to Facebook ads. Previously, we weren't able to actually comment and like Facebook ads, but now they first implemented it in something called the Power Editor, which is a bit of a developmental side of Facebook ads, which we'll have a look at later in some of the case studies. But then whatever is implemented in the Power Editor is then rolled out into the General Ads Manager, which is what I'm going to show you guys now. And it's so easy to use. It's clicking a few buttons, putting a few interest groups in there, choosing what market you're wanting to go after, and it's as simple as that. And also in actually the next video, if you have no idea what your market's interested in, I'm going to be showing you how you can find out. So let's just jump straight into it. If you're on your home page, you'll notice here on the left-hand side, there's an Ads Manager button. And if you have ads running, it'll be up here as well. And you can click between the different groups we've got going on that I have ads running for. But for the time being, we'll hit Ads Manager here. Also, you can go facebook.com/ads. Top right-hand corner here, we're going to hit Create an Ad. Here is where we choose what type of ad what we are wanting to get. So there's also a help button up here if you need a hand choosing which one's best for you. I'll run through them all briefly now. Clicks to website, pretty self-explanatory. That means we'll be sending traffic from Facebook to whatever website we decide to send it to. Website conversions, it's a bit more advanced, so we can track if the clicks from our Facebook page convert to sales on the actual website. I don't really use that too much, to be honest. I find it's not that accurate in times, and I feel like they can do a bit more to make it work a bit better, so I don't really use that at this time. Page post engagement. So when we're doing a Facebook post on our fan pages, we can promote that actual post out to the world so a lot more people see that individual post. So that isn't promoting the page in general, it's promoting that individual post to appear in people's news feeds. Page likes, again, pretty self-explanatory. It basically means our main objective is to grow our fan page with highly targeted Facebook likes. App installs, if we have an app that we're trying to get installed, same as app engagement. If we have an event that we want to market to the world, we can pay to promote that event to the world. Offer claims, say if we wanted to give our Facebook followers a discount or an offer or a coupon code just to our individual Facebook group, that's what we would do there. And video views, which is an app, again, pretty self-explanatory, getting more views on a specific video that we have. But we'll just start with the basics. Page likes or clicks to website are normally the two main ways that you will wanting to drive traffic. So we'll start with clicks to website. Now I'll just do a site here. Maybe we'll do it for the Socialite Pro site. Or if you have an affiliate link to the Socialite Pro and you're trying to sell this product on, you could do something similar like this as well. You're going to want to click Upload Images and have an image ready. You can see here on the side it tells you the recommended image sizes here. So we need the images to be 1200 by 628 pixels. Not going to go through how to actually do that here. If you want to see how you can create your own images and resize images that you already have, or you can find on the internet, have a look in the outsourcing series, and I'll probably be doing a how to create your own photos and banners series here as well. But definitely check out the outsourcing series. You can get really top quality banners done up by graphic designers for $5 or under, so have a look there. But I'll browse my library now. I'll choose a banner that I've already uploaded previously. And I'm not going to actually implement this ad now, I'm just showing this for argument's sake. So I'll click out of this one here. So we've got this ad here running right now. The image uploaded and it's all looking nice there. To turn on your newsfeed ads, so these are the, I'll get an example of this for you guys. So this is your newsfeed here, straight down the middle, and this is your sidebar ads on the right over here. Pretty self-explanatory again, but better to get it out there than have anyone get confused. So to have your ad displayed in the news feed, which is obviously about twice as big as a sidebar, which means more real estate and a higher chance of conversions in most cases, what you're going to want to do is head over here and choose a fan page to connect it to. So in the previous videos you would have seen how to create your first fan page, so do that and then connect your fan page to it. So that means the ad's going to look like this, and the user is going to have the option to either click on the image here or the text that we're about to input, and that'll send them to the website, or they can even click on our Facebook page, which it's connected to, and then they can follow through to our Facebook page and we can get a few likes on the side there as well. So for the headline, you've got 25 characters to work with, so always think about something that's going to engage them right away, that's extremely catchy for whatever it is you're selling. Create that mysterious, interesting vibe that they're just going to want to click through. So for this, since I'm giving away $10,000 in prizes, pretty good. The text will then display here underneath the header, so underneath the Facebook page title. So I'll put, this is example text, and you can see what it'll look like here. If you've uploaded multiple images, you can upload 6 at a time to split test them to see which ones work the best. You will then scroll down in this area here and you would see the remainder of them as well. If you want to add a call to action button, you can do that. Keep in mind, depending on what it is you're trying to do, so if you're trying to sell, you might want to do shop now, or if you're trying to just get some interest on what the pages you have, learn more is a good one. People don't feel as inclined to buy when it's learn more, so if you're trying to sell something directly, you might want to not have learn more, have shop now, so then you're going to only get the very interested people coming through and you're only paying for those really interested people. Or if you're trying to create a bit of a relationship here and a bit of a mysterious vibe around your ad so they do click through and they can learn more on your website, then learn more is probably a better option as well. This is here is if you want to advertise in mobiles, you can have it there. If you don't, you can remove it. Same as with your right column, you can remove it there as well. So that those are the ads on the right hand side. So then you'll only be paying for ads in the newsfeed. And again, partner mobile apps. So that's just another little area there where you might find ads on other sites rather than Facebook. Audience. So this is where it gets really cool. So we can create a custom audience, but I'm not going to do that now. I'll walk through that in some of the more advanced videos about how we can create advanced audiences, custom audiences of targeting people of only one specific fan page or people that are interacting with another specific fan page only. That's what we can do with custom audiences, but we'll look at that a bit later on. Here, what we're going to do is create an audience here. So I'm targeting people that are in Australia, and I want to target people right now that are in the United States and the United Kingdom. And say I don't want to target one of these areas anymore, I can get rid of them. Always keep in mind over here, you can see how broad or specific my audience is. Right now, it's targeting 23 million people because I haven't put any interest in yet, but this is where it can get cool. So say I wanted to target 18-year-olds, women only, so it's 18 to any age I want. And if you're not quite sure where your audience is in terms of its demographics and geographics, again, in the following video, I'll show you how you can find out some of that information with Audience Insights. But the thing to remember there is, say we find out the majority of our audience, no matter what industry we're in, is say 25 to 35, and there's a few that are in the 50 to 60 range. The people that are 50 to 60 years old may have a higher disposable income to purchase what you're selling. So just because the majority of the audience isn't there, they still might be the ones that want to sell. So don't disregard them at all. And you can see here now it's gone down to 64 million people there. So quite a big drop so far. Interests is pretty cool. We can do broad interest by clicking down on these drop arrows. So if I wanted entertainment, games, action games, board games, and stuff like that, I don't really use the broad interests. I put in very specific ones. So for example, I wanted to type in, since this is an internet marketing product, I could type in internet marketing. Sorry, internet marketing. So I can click internet marketing right now. And it's taken it down to potential reach of 9,000 people. And that's right in the middle here, specific and broad. From there, we can keep on adding them in. So affiliate marketing. Something small business. So, and I can just go on from there. Another thing you can do is you can target people by language. You can hit more demographics if you want to go in a bit deeper. This is a cool area if you're trying to get local clients and you're trying to send ads to people that are CEOs or business owners. So what I could do is I could do work, job titles, and it adds the job titles box here. I could type in owner, director, CEO, and go on from there. You can also do things from ethnic ethnicity. I've never actually used that before. Education. So again, if you're targeting people that have degrees or university students or whatever it might be, we can target people on their relationship status. So if you're trying to sell a dating product, or you're trying to target people that you know your market might have a lot more single people than taken, or vice versa, or you're a wedding planner and you want to target people who are engaged, we can do that there. So we can type relationship status engaged, and you can see it's pretty full on how specific we can get. So right now I've dropped it down to 2,000 people because there's not that many people engaged. They're either single, boyfriend and girlfriend, or married. So getting rid of that, it's taken up to 32,000 people. Behaviors, you can talk about if you wanted what type of phones they use. You can get very specific there. So you can target people that are only Apple users, only Android users. That plays a bit more of a role if you're trying to advertise an application or something like that. Connections, we can leave it as all for here, but advanced targeting means you can target people who are connected to your fan page or other fan pages you're administrators of. You can exclude people that are of those fan pages as well. So say you wanted to target new fans only, you could exclude people that are targeted to Socialite Pro JV launch, which is the page I've got going on here. And then I can include people whose friends are connected to. So say I wanted to, say 30 people or 500 people or 10,000 people have liked a specific page, I can then target those people who have liked that page's friends, because people are sheep, people follow what other people do. So say for this case I wanted to target friends of people who have liked this Socialite Pro JV launch page, type that in there and I can do that right away. So it's pretty cool. I'm actually going to hit all again here just to make it a bit more broad again. You can see it's dropped down in the middle there. When it comes to numbers, I wouldn't really worry about your potential reach. Just don't make it millions and millions and millions. I've had great success with 1 million, with a market of 1 million there, and I've also really good success with really specific audience from 5 to 10,000. It really depends on who you're targeting, how big your audience actually is, and what you're trying to achieve. So say we're trying to target surgeons, there's not going to be millions of surgeons online. There might be only a couple of thousand, 20,000, whatever it might be. So that's a fine number to target. Don't freak out too much if it's in the very specific or the very broad areas. Just make sure it's not too broad. It's better to be a bit more on the safe side with being more specific than being too broad, I think anyway. Here, you'll choose a campaign. You can create a new campaign. You can create an ad set here. So what I might call this one is ad set 1 or Socialite Pro 1, whatever it is I'm doing. I can set my budget here. You can either set a lifetime budget, so you'll choose your dates. I'll show you guys here, start and end date, and you can say over those dates I want to spend $420 and that's it. Or alternatively, you can have a daily date, a daily pay rate, a budget, and right here it's $6. You can start off at 10, 20, however much you want. Even starting off at $5 a day, you can get some really good results if your ad is very highly converting, if it's very well marketed to the audience you're trying to get to. You can set a start and end date here as well if you want, so it'll run $5 a day every single day until the end date that you put in here. It'll tell you how much you'll pay in total. With bidding, you can optimize for clicks or you can optimize for impressions. Clicks obviously means every time someone clicks your ad, you're going to get charged a sum of money. So for clicks right here, it's you can either automatically allow Facebook to decide how much you pay for that ad, and if you're just starting, you can do this. But alternatively, you can manually set it yourself. So they suggest 0.16 to 0.35. I always just go a little bit higher than what this average is there. So 0.27, take it to 0.28. And I sometimes even split test it with it going up to the highest level here, so 0.36. The reason I do this is because I find that if you show that you're willing to pay more than what Facebook suggests, they're going to be a lot more inclined to pump your ad out a lot more, because they're going to get paid more than what they've decided the ad's worth. A lot more people are going to see it, and the chances of you getting click-throughs for an extra cent or two is, I think, is well worth it. And then you'll also be able to find which ads work and which ads aren't working so well. When you find the ads that work, you can even decide to change it over to impressions, which means every time your ad is shown 1,000 times on Facebook, no matter if people click on it or don't, and by I mean shown to the audience we've decided here, will be paying, they suggest 0.36 as their startup. Oh no, they don't. It was 0.59, I think it was. That's what they say, 0.59. So for 0.5 for 59 cents, I'll get 1,000 impressions on Facebook. I change this to either 60 or I change it to $2.73. Note that that's the maximum I'm willing to spend. So you're rarely ever going to be charged the maximum amount. They just want to know, so if there's a lot of competition for that keyword, are you willing to spend a bit more, and how much is the max you're willing to spend? And if you're going for a very competitive term and someone might outbid you, their ad's going to get shown over yours depending on what your max bid is. So it's a bit of a frustrating battle there to find a nice level, but with impressions, if you have an ad that works really well on clicks, so you're getting lots of click-throughs, say for example, you got a budget of $10 a day, and it's $1 a click, so you get 10 click-throughs for $10, or and that's all you get, and your budget's run out. But then if you change that ad to impressions for $10, in this case here, you might get 4,000 impressions, which might give you 100 clicks because your ad's working and converting really, really well. So I hope that makes sense there. What you'll then do is you'll then place the order, and then it'll go out and it'll go into a review process with Facebook, which can take anywhere from a couple of minutes to 24 hours, and they'll let you know if your ad has been approved or not. A couple of things to know when designing your ads is that you don't want to be promising anything in the headlines or in the text that seems a bit full on. So make $1 million online in 2 days. I'll buy you a car if you like my page. You can have a Lamborghini in 3 weeks if you follow these 3 steps. Anything that's just ridiculous like that you often see in a lot of these sales pages. Don't include anything like that. You can't include before and after photos. There's a few other different terms and conditions. I'll put a link next to the video of what Facebook says you can and can't do. And also with the images, this is what they're cracking down on quite highly as well. You can only have 20% text in your image itself. Otherwise, they will deny it because it looks like you're trying to product stuff your advertisement with words. So you can see here, this is right on the verge of 20%. And there's a text overlay tool, which I'll put next to the video, where you can upload your photo and see how much text is in your image, and then get it designed the right way, or fix it up a little bit there. But again, in the outsourcing series, I show you how you can get perfectly designed banners, just like this one here actually. I got done for $5 by a graphic designer, plays by the rules of the Facebook. You're not going to get it denied ever, and it looks very professional as well. So that's a cool little few tips there on getting started with Facebook ads. Once your ads are approved, you'll get sent back to it'll ask if you want to create a similar ad. So what you can do is hit create similar ad. This exact same page will come up again, but what you can then do is then go and change the interest groups. Maybe just have one interest group. Maybe you wanted to change these to work at home. So you can see that, work at home, and then that's changed the audience again. But I'm still running the same text, or I can even change the text if I wanted to adapt to whatever different market I want to go for. And we can do that over and over again, and it'll create ads for all the different images you have. It'll split test them all, show you which ones are working the best and which ones aren't working so well, so you can know what you've done right on the right ads, and what you haven't done so well on the ads that aren't getting any click-throughs at all. So it's a good learning experience there as well, and you're always learning when you're creating new ads, trying new things, and trying to get conversions happening here as well. What I want to show you guys now, to then check your ads, you'll hit the home button, and it'll take you back to the ads manager over here. I'll then show you an ad, for example, here. This is one, again, we're going for website clicks here. So we've had We've reached 60,000 people with this ad. We've spent $558, but again, you can start, this is over a month or 2 months almost now, so you can spend whatever you want. So say $250 a month, and it got over 2,000 website clicks, and I'll show you the ad itself. You can see some that were not approved here, so I'll show you that so you can see what not to do if it decides to load. So this one's apparently promoting an idealized physical image, which it probably is. This one here got disapproved. It's not telling. Oh, maybe for the same reason then. Don't really think that's trying to push an idealized image at all. And this one had too much text in the image. So with Facebook, if your product is in the image and it has text on it, then it will usually let you get away with it, but they're obviously thinking it's a bit too much here. If you disagree with what they say, you can always hit this Get in Touch button, and you can go through a simple process of telling them why you think it's a mistake, and then you'll hear back from them very quickly, and they'll tell you, they'll either overturn it and say, sorry, it was mistakenly disapproved, and then you can run the ad, or they'll say, no, it's because of this, and then they'll ask you to fix it. All you need to do is fix it, and then it's all good. The ad that is running here, though, I'll click on it here for you. You can see here it's got 455 likes on it, 59 comments, 37 shares. So it's just going crazy, this ad. We're getting new click-throughs every single day. It's driving a lot of traffic to our website and making lots of sales as well. So I'll show you, if you want to see what this ad looks like in the newsfeed, and if you do this and you want to see what people are commenting and who's liking it, you want to hit Ad Preview and Placements. Then you want to hit View in Newsfeed Desktop. And you can see it now. You can see the like page here, so they can either like it directly, or if they click on any of this at all, they're going to be sent to the website. And you can click on the comments here, and go through and see what people are saying about this. Always asking questions, and when people see 400 something people liking it, all these comments and shares, they just, if you're a new person to this, they're like, you'll be like, wow, what is this? Why is everyone going crazy? I want to be a part of it as well. One thing I've got to show you guys though is how to get more text underneath the image here as well. So what we'll do is we'll go back over to Ads Manager. We'll go Create Ad. We'll go Clicks to Website again really quickly. And we'll just scroll down here. It's a simple little advanced options tool which I forgot to show you. So cancel that. So what we'll do here is I'll let that load. I'll choose the fan page to and then what we'll do is you can see the ad here, the text is in here, and we'll hit this Show Advanced Options button. And here's where I can type 200 characters, so text. And you can see it gets put underneath the image here. Again, have a think about if this is something you want to do, or if the brief little statement at the top here with the image is enough to get them to click through to your website. You don't want to sell directly on Facebook, on social media. People are there to have a good time with their friends. You actually just want to intrigue them, and you want them to learn more or get to know a bit more about what it is you've got going on, to send them to your website, which is where you can sell to them hard, because websites are all about selling. Social media is all about creating relationships with your fans. Hope that was a very informative video for you guys. In the next one, I'm going to be showing you guys how to look at your audience insights, how to find pages that you might want to put in your interest groups that are related to your fans or stuff that you know about your fans and your market that you actually might not have known about before. So you might find that a fitness program might have a lot of fans that like a specific designer clothing brand, which means that clothing brand will have other people that would most likely like your product as well. So I'll show you guys that in the next video. Until then, it's signing off here, and I'll speak to you soon.